well, it must be over, yeah, I mean, it's got to be close to 2 years now since I've made a purchase of something that I never really felt a pull to. But yeah, maybe a couple of years ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago, one of my amazing buyers around the world said, look, I've got this crystal and I think you should give it a go. And I said, okay, what is it? And they said it's called Libyan desert glass. I went, yeah, I don't know why, but I think it's because I've worked with Moldavite so much. And every time I mention Moldavite, there's a heap of people saying, hey, you must try Libyan desert. And it's like, you know what, I'm learning so much about Moldavite that I really want to fully focus on that. Anyway, I said, okay, let me try it. Okay, I'm not trying it, but there were a lot of force energy when it came to Libyan desert. A lot of people were pushing me to talk about it, and that's normally when I push back. I don't know why, it's just in my genes, it's in my nature. But a friend of mine who is really, really beautiful convinced me and said, look, just give it a try. So I did. So I bought a beautiful collection of, I don't know, maybe 300, something like that. So it was a big investment. And first of all, I think I bought a few first, and then I said, okay, they're actually quite nice. But they weren't what I thought they would be, in my humble opinion, when I started working with them. So I had to get to work with them to start with, and I needed a few months minimum to start working with them. Anyway, it came to a point where I started feeling some great things from this. And straight away, the crystal that I put around my neck with it was Tektite. Both of them together seemed to work hand in hand, especially when I was doing my self-healing work. And every now and again, if I have a family member who just needs a bit of healing, I'd like place them both together and work on them in certain ways. Now, I can only, sorry about the noise, I can only tell you, yeah, know what I can do about the noise. It's next door, they're doing reform. But next door there, stop reform, now this one is doing reform. It's wonderful. Don't you just love the world? Just hammer away. So, what conclusions did I come to? I've sold about 200 thus far, and let's say the testimonials on this crystal is pretty profound. So it is a very nice crystal, and those who were shouting at me saying you must try it were right in the end. They were right, but better not force it. Just say, hey, just give this a try, it's lovely. You've got to try it. No, I don't. No, I'm not. So, yeah, I'm going to go through now up to this day, what I've learned from this crystal and what I've felt from it and how it's helped some of my clients that have come back with the same information, similar, not the same, similar, but what's helped me and what I've felt from this crystal. Well, first of all, most of you already know about, let me just show you. I made some big ones as well, deliberately because the reason why is because I felt they were fantastic for practitioners or people who work in public. So look at the size of that beautiful Tektite, and there is a beautiful piece. Natural, beautiful, lovely feel to it. Lovely feel. Really is a lovely feel to the Libyan desert. So yeah, let's talk about it in depth. You all know, or if you don't know, go to my other videos on Tektite and you'll see that Tektite is the only crystal to absorb negative energy. Jesus Christ. There's two of them at it now. Oh gosh. So that works well because there's something about the Libyan desert that, if you're to ask me what I think its main energy frequency and what it kind of vibrates at, is at a very high frequency of clearing stress. And right now, I'm glad I'm wearing it. So one of the main reasons that we all get sick and ill is stress. So this crystal seems to go up to the head and for multiple reasons. There's always a dual edge sword to everything, and there's always duality to everything. So you can feel it when you place this on your head. It has a great frequency on the head. Why is that? Well, the two main reasons why is because it's clearing any kind of heavy energy around the pineal gland or in the center. So I got a massive headache, and a lot of people complain about the headache when wearing this, and I said, oh, I got that as well. That's a good thing, because headaches, when you're in circles, when you're in healing sessions, when you're in a talk, when it's spiritual, if you get a headache, it means something's clearing away up there. It's a detox. So the Libyan desert quartz, in my humble opinion, has a frequency that targets the brain and heals the brain from stress, dark energy, and negative energy. For sure, it does. Now, at the same time as it's healing that, it's giving you a kind of inner peace in the head. So stress, clearing stress, it makes sense. It's doing two things. It's heightening your awareness, for sure, because it's clearing the pineal gland. So heightening your awareness means that you're able to see things that you didn't see before, projects, things that cause you issue and problem. And one of the things that I recognize, not only within myself, but other people have mentioned this, that they were in a dark place. And I wrote this down because there was a point where I was in quite a dark place because of a situation. And I wore this in a meditation. And all of a sudden, I got to see the light in the darkness. So I wrote that down quickly and thought, this is pretty cool, because it's actually helping your awareness see through the most darkest, challenging times. That's something to take note of. Other things, it's fantastic for channeling, because I wore it many times when I was channeling, and it heightens that energy. If you're in one thing I noticed as well, I was a bit angry over a couple of nasty emails. I put it on instinctively because it was next to my computer. A lot of people had seen me wear it. And within 15-20 minutes it was gone, and I could relate to the message and the anger that I felt, and it just cleared. Stomach issues was something that this is very good for, and then I realized, why is it my stomach? And then I realized my back was hurting, so it was cleansing my back, and then I realized it was liver and kidneys cleaning. And then I felt my whole body vibrate. The frequency just vibrated at a very calm and peaceful state. So all of these things, I felt like purified. So I wrote down detoxing. It helps you detox. It helps clear the liver and kidneys. It helps your blood circulations, for sure, because I suffer with other things, little things, but they disappeared. So it's like, okay, my blood is really cleansing and clearing, which was a wonderful thing. Other things that this helped with: psychic awareness, healing ability. Why? Because you're more cleansed, cleared, free from all the stress, which is something that's really important. It was great for meditation. I did some breath work, breathing work. That was brilliant when I wore it. I did some mantras. That heightened my mantras really beautifully. Clears negative energy, for sure. Clears the body of negative energy. The two together work so hand in hand, because any residue is being backed up by the Tektite. So it's a great combination. And I think we've sold maybe 200 plus, and they're all really positive, especially from practitioners. The practitioners' emails are quite amazing. Lastly, I would say, think about this last bit. If you suffer with long-term issues, I had a long-term issue that I couldn't clear. I wore it and meditated, and that long-term issue resolved very quickly. And I can say right now, up to this moment, it's still resolved really well. And it was a very difficult issue regarding family. So overall, I really think this crystal is beautiful. I think it is definitely a heighten of psychic abilities, healing abilities. I think it really does do a great job in detoxing and cleansing the blood. And I think for awareness and for seeing and channeling, it's fantastic. Overall, I'm glad I made the purchase, and I get nothing but positivity back from this crystal, especially the duo. But singularly, you can buy it singularly on my website as well as together. But I just want to say that either or, if you've got a piece of Tektite already, then just put yourself on a nice piece of Libyan desert and just try some of the things that I mentioned. It might just help you along your journey. I want to finish on a positive note. I think it brings the lion energy out of you. I think it relights the flame within you. And I think overall, if I was to say overall, self-worth, if you struggle with worry, fear, upset, and you're not good enough, then put a piece of Libyan desert quartz on. And if you want to clear any negativity from your body, if you're surrounded by negativity through the day, issues, stress, then this is a perfect combination. I've got one around my neck actually. A perfect combination, and I'll be wearing this all day today. Isn't that beautiful? And here's another one just to show you the difference. Beautiful, eh? Gorgeous. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I'm really loving this crystal, this duo, this marriage, and I hope you do too. I'll leave the link below. Please be aware, all my crystals are choice, cherry-picked, and they're all with pure energy healing. And thank you once again. I haven't said this for a while. Thank you so much for trusting in my website and all my spiritual tools, crystals, oils, and incense. I hope they've made a difference in your life like they have me for 20 years. Have a great day. I mean that. Have a beautiful day. Take care.